Hello, Mike from Deeper Clean here. This is one video in a series all about how to choose a great carpet cleaner. Most people will ask friends, relatives and get recommendations that way, and that is the best way all round. If you're having a root one out yourself, either looking in the yellow pages or online or whatever, you really need to ask a few key questions just to make sure that you're getting somebody who's a professional, who you're going to be happy with the results. And one of the questions you need to ask is about insurance. I think it's very easy to sort of take it as read that the person's going to be insured, but that's not always the case. And also there's different types of insurance. Now, most people are familiar with liability insurance, and if they're dealing with tradesmen, the assumption is that you have that. When it comes to carpet cleaning, there's that, but there's also a thing called treatment risk, and this is to insure the item that the cleaner's working on. Now, not all countries offer this. I think in the US there's no such thing as treatment risk, but certainly here in the UK it's available. It's not cheap, it's another expense, but I think it's really important, because if something goes wrong, the customer needs to know that there's basically insurance for that particular item, especially if it's valuable. The other thing is, don't take their word for it when they say yeah I've got insurance. When they come along to do a quote or beforehand, make sure they're aware that you'll want to see proof of insurance. The other thing that's a good idea is just to check to see if they have terms and conditions that include disclaimers, waivers and various bits of small print. It's perfectly reasonable to have terms and conditions. However, there may be some very wide-ranging disclaimers in there, and it's really important just to check that out before you get somebody on board. So that's one part of it, insurance. There's 4 other key questions that you need to ask to really cover all the bases and make sure that you're going to get somebody who's going to do a great job. These videos, you might find them on YouTube, but they might not always be available. So if you go to carpetcleaning-somerset.co.uk, you can access them there and browse the videos, along with others on things like what to do if you spill red wine and it's not what you think, and other videos that most of my customers have found really helpful and useful.